Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Match number 2 of Crown Jewel just got underway within the last 60 seconds, 1:55 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll see how long this matchup is bell to bell. Match number 2 is for the women's tag team titles. Jade, Cargill, Bianca, Belair, champions, taking on Damage Control's Io Sky and Kairi Sane, Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, and Lash legend Jakara Jackson, Metaphor. It's gonna be Belair and, well, Io just tagged out. Who's in there now? Chelsea Green and Bianca. They are dazzling, by the way, these outfits. Because in Saudi, I believe you can't show too much skin, if any, it looks like. They're completely covered, so these ladies are rocking out some gear, man. We are covering every single match on Crown Jewel, guys. Match 1 through, I believe, 7 announced matchups. So 1 through 7, we will be doing a live reaction for every single match and subsequent review during and after the match. We just got through with match number 1. A lot went on. It was Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline versus Solo Sikoa's new Bloodline. And how that match ended. I believe a major botch during it, but how the match ended, wow. It's right up there with Solo's victory with John Cena, if you think about it. So Solo is really coming into his own in Saudi, man. He's got Saudi dominance going on. And then what happened post-match with Sami Zayn. If you guys haven't caught it, it's up on the channel. It should be up before match 2, obviously. So check it out, man. My thoughts live as the match is happening, and my thoughts during and afterwards in review status. That's all happening now. Now it's match 2. Like I said, every match will have its separate upload. Live reaction, live review. And they all hopefully are going to be posted this evening, guys. So for match number 3 through 7 and match number 1, just stay locked on the channel. All those uploads will be up tonight. Right now we're just doing Jakara Jackson and who is that? I'm trying to, with all the outfits all being full body suits basically. I'm having trouble. Okay, Chelsea Green and Jakara Jackson. Jackson just tagged in Lash legend. This is going to be this is the one match of the night that's a complete kind of cluster F, right? It's Hunter just didn't spend a lot of time to create a storyline, so we just put all these teams together. He's like, there you go. We'll put all of you in the ring at the same time. It's going to be interesting to see how much time he gives them. We're about to hit the 4-minute mark as is. Again, we went, with this recording, we were already at least a minute into this matchup. Oh, there you go. Jakara Jackson talking that trash, and then lays a 5 across the eyes to Chelsea Green. She's trying to take out Kairi on the outside. Kairi's like, absolutely not. Kairi gets in the ring and takes out Jackson. Did Kairi tag her? I think Kairi may have tagged herself in, actually, from Chelsea. Because Kairi is staying in the ring and whooping that ass. Chelsea Green taking the beating right now from Kairi. However, Jackson is still in the ring. And this is what I mean. With this many females and with a short amount of time, man, they're going to try to do a lot. And there's so many components, so many individuals to do it with. This is where it can kind of get sloppy. So I'm really pulling for these ladies. Jackson's holding her own right now, double teamed by Chelsea and Kairi. Kairi takes out Jackson. Kairi is pretty much holding her own, man. I think she's the tiniest woman in this matchup. She's the most fierce right now. She tags in Io Sky, which is not that much taller than or bigger. Oh, botch. Kairi tagged in Io. She was supposed to catapult Io up onto the turnbuckle so she can kind of suplex Jackson. But she didn't launch Io. Io didn't get enough height, and Io like face planted into the top turnbuckle. That was rough. That's just not enough hop by Io and not enough strength by Kairi, unfortunately. But Io has absolutely regrouped. You don't let that phase you. You have to move on. You know, everybody just steps it up even more. Make the crowd forget about it. That's the best you can do. That's the only thing you can do. And Io had a great double stomp from the top rope. Cargill back in the ring, taking out Piper Niven, or trying to. Piper Niven just put her up in a powerbomb position, like sit down, and literally a sit-down powerbomb. So there goes Cargill. Bianca up on the... This is what I mean. You lose track of who's the legal person. Ref doesn't even really know, I don't think, unless Hunter's trying to tell her who it is. I don't think Hunter knows. Somehow Lash Legend's in the ring. Bianca just put herself in the ring. All of a sudden, Jade's in the ring. I don't know. It's all falling apart, guys. I don't know what's happening. Jade and Lash Legend. Now, a lot of people don't think of Legend like the size of Jade, because we think of Jade as like this beast, and she is. But guys, toe-to-toe, face-to-face, Lash Legend is as big. Maybe not as muscular, but she's right up there, staring eye to eye with maybe even taller by a little bit of Jade. Oh, major botch. A bicycle kick by Jade, but she didn't land it. She was not high enough, and she wasn't where she should be, and Legend was playing a step back. So the kick maybe like grazed Lash's knee. A bicycle kick is supposed to come near your face, obviously. So a major botch there. The bicycle kick never landed, and Lash sold it anyway. It's rough. You can't really just blame the ladies because they're trying to do so much knowing they don't have a ton of time. There's 8 ladies. They're going to get 15 minutes max. We'll see if they get the full 16 like the Bloodline got in match number 1. But they're trying to do so much. Chelsea is up on the outside. She looks like she's going to do a moonsault or take a shit. I don't know what she's doing. If you guys look at Chelsea, she's like crouching down like she's got to like go to the bathroom, number 2. And then she just kind of dives into Piper's arms. That was weird. Because Chelsea can do moonsaults from the top rope onto the... I mean, she does not... She does some high-flying aerial assaults. Cargill with a macho man. Ooh, yeah. Flying elbow from the top turnbuckle onto the outside on the Chelsea and Piper. Looks like Io is going to deliver the prettiest moonsault ever. Oh! She took out Piper, Chelsea, and... Did she take out Cargill inadvertently? Who was the third person? She may have taken out Cargill too, man. That was a beautiful moonsault, as Io's usually is. Now, Legend... Oh! Legend had Jackson up on her shoulders and catapulted Jackson over the top rope to take out everybody in the aisleway. Bianca now takes out Jackson over the top rope. Everybody is pretty much flatlined in the aisleway. BC on the call. Michael Cole should be paying BC for this, man. I'm calling this move for move now, guys. Look at that fly. I'm telling you, if you give Damage Control proper booking, they could really make this tag division into something special, into something relevant, prestigious. Instead, they just overlook Damage Control. You look at that elbow. That flying elbow is more beautiful than anything you're going to see in wrestling today. It's the best elbow since Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm calling it, man. I stand by those words. You look at Io's moonsault. The only thing better right now is probably Tiffany's. Oh, there it is, man. Jay just took out Chelsea, but Io and Kyrie broke it up. But Jade hit that, what's she call it? That version of the Glam Slam. So you have Bianca Belair in there now. And this is what I mean. There's so many people. Everybody's in the ring, and the referee is trying to act like she has order, but she doesn't. I love the sign in the crowd. I believe in Joe Hendry. That's awesome. That was a weird suplex by Io. She just kind of laid her down like you're going to tuck your kid into bed. She just kind of did this German suplex, but nice and gently. Maybe Kyrie was supposed to do something when she did the actual suplex, and Kyrie was off her mark, it looks like. Io just kind of slingshotted Kyrie into the air, and she went down into another beautiful flying elbow. Jakara Jackson from the top rope, missile drop kick onto Io, or Kari. No, Io. Kari's in the ring now, so Io was taken out by the missile drop kick. Jackson, a botch. Jackson flipped Kyrie into the air, or Legend did. Jackson was supposed to kind of powerbomb her, but Kyrie never went far enough. Chelsea takes out Jackson. Piper Niven lands on a senton on top of Jackson. Oh, this is... Wow, man. This is only match 2. BC's going to need 6 coffees, a cigarette, and a 35-minute timeout. This is a lot, man. Piper Niven going to the top rope. Jade Cargill drops Chelsea Green. Piper Niven lands on Green. I think Piper thought Chelsea was going to take out Jade, but Jade dropped Chelsea and Piper never checked. So Piper lands on top of Chelsea. Now Piper's going back to the top. Looks like Piper's going to try to jump onto the out. I don't know what Piper's doing. Piper doesn't know what Piper's doing. Double team now. Piper was going to the top rope. Jade has her on her shoulders now. Bianca top rope, clothesline, old school Road Warriors, Legion of Doom. Bianca for the cover on top of Piper. 1, 2, 3. Referee counts it. That's the match. Bianca Belair pins Piper Niven. Jade and Bianca win over Chelsea and Bianca. In the process, Damage Control loses and Metaphor loses. Still, your tag team title holders, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair. Official match time ends 2:08 p.m. Eastern Time. This being a 13-minute matchup. So match 1, 16 minutes. Bloodline versus Bloodline. Match number 2, 4 tag teams, 8 ladies. They get 3 less minutes. 13. And that's what I mean. I think they wanted them to probably have 11. That's usually the average match time for matches like this for the ladies. They probably wanted it 11, realized they were rushing and botching a lot, so maybe they gave them an extra minute to 2 minutes. I think that's the right call. It would have been nice if you gave them 15, 16 so they didn't feel like they had the rush. You probably would have gotten an even better match and less clustery. I give these ladies the utmost credit, man. They knew they had a short amount of time. There was a lot of components, and they went for it all. Sometimes you go for a grand slam, you just don't hit it. Sometimes you turn it into at least a double or a triple. This was a solid double, and I think, you know what, they may have stolen third base, so... It may not have been a home run, but these ladies did everything they could have done. The downside is the booking. This is Hunter Hearst Helmsley's issue that he has to correct. Stop putting a ton of individuals into one match and giving them 10 minutes, maybe a little more than 10 minutes, because you're pressuring them into situations they don't need to be in. Nobody's going to remember these type of matchups, and it's not going to do anything for the individuals. My advice for Hunter, take a championship team, take a number 1 contender, just one team, and make a story. And that the PLE, just have those teams rock it out. And the other teams, you just give them storylines. They'll be much more relevant than throwing everybody into a match like this. But to the ladies, I give a complete shout out. Salute. You guys rocked it out. Let me give a proper salute. Those ladies went for it all, man. It's just so hard to land those type of matches. Guys, that's match number 2. BC's full honest take on it, man. I can't be any more honest than what I'm giving you right now. Match number 2, 13 minutes. Still your tag title holders. I'll be covering every single match. Every match will have its own upload, live reaction, and review. So stay locked on the channel, subscribe, notified, smash the like, the up. And every single match upload will be up hopefully this evening. It's going to be exciting to see what match number 3 is, and BC's going to cover it for you. Until then, check you. Crown Jewel match 3 coming up. Stay locked on the channel.